Yo, slow budget. Once again. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Big Burn Show. I'm your host, Big Burn. Today's date, February 2nd, 2023. Day 32 of my challenge. So I've done my 32 push-ups today, knocked them out. My daughter saw me. She was like, I'm proud of you, Dad. Good job. Oh, it's day 33 of my challenge. My bad. I got to do one more push-up. So, yeah, my daughter's here today. Let her stay home today. She wasn't feeling too good. If you guys don't know my daughter, Kori, she's hilarious. She's like one of the funniest people I know. And last night, we were here, and she watches TikTok a lot. She watches YouTube channels. Last night, she tells me, Dad, I'm so sad. I'm like, why, baby? She goes, you ruined my life. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, all I see are these beautiful parks in California and beautiful places. And every time we go, all you do is take me to the ghetto. I'm mad. I was like, baby, I'm sorry. That's where I lived. She was like, I know. I want to go to Beverly Hills. All you take me to is like see police cars and helicopters. I want to see nice places. So next time I go to California, I told her I'll probably take her to Beverly Hills or something. We ain't stopping and shopping nowhere. We might drive through that mug, but we ain't stopping. So she wants to see nicer places. So I guess that's what we're going to do next. So yesterday, I talked about my 5 top MCs. Like I said, it changes just depending on my mood. And I like hearing other people's top 5 rappers. So if you want to send me a text or whatever, I put it on Snapchat just so I got some content to talk about. Send me your top 5 rappers. So if you have top 5, top 10, send it to me. So my buddy Randy sent me his list after he wants to talk shit about Nas. Now look. I don't know how anybody could dispute that Nas is one of the greatest rappers ever. He might not be in your top 10, top 20, but he is one of the greatest rappers ever, hands down. Now, after seeing his top 5, I know why he don't like Nas, because he's a Jay-Z fan. And this is what's weird. People think if you're a Pac fan, you can't be a Biggie fan. If you like Jay-Z, you can't like Nas. Or why can't you like both? Now, I respect Jay-Z as a rapper. I like a lot of his songs. It's just a lot of his stuff is just like I know he went pop. You know what I mean? He's just trying to make money, which is no problem. I got no problem against that. But his music is just all pop. Like some of his underground stuff when he first started was all right, but nothing like Nas was just rugged and gritty. So I mean, I put Jay would easily be in my top 50. He wouldn't be top 5 for me, not top 20. He could probably hit top 30, top 40. His Randy's top 5 was Pac, which I said I can't be mad at anyone for putting Pac in their top. Snoop. Now, Snoop to me made good music. He was a good rapper. Would there be a Snoop without Dre? That's the thing. I don't think so. Dre's beats made a lot of rappers. Hell, Dre would have made me a famous rapper. That's how sick Dre's beats are. Snoop had style. He made good songs, West Coast music. You know, I'm a West Coast. But lyricist, I wouldn't put him as a lyricist. You know what I mean? To me, lyricist has that metaphor, similes. He made good music, like Ice Cube too. Ice Cube made good music, but it was simple rap. He never, you know, he kept it. He wanted to make money. He made songs that were good, and I got no problem against that. But a lyricist, to me, Snoop isn't. He puts Jay-Z 3, Scarface 4. Now, I can't be mad at this one. Scarface is probably in my top 10. He's in my top 5 storytelling rappers. Scarface was just sick. You know, coming out of the South, Ghetto Boys. And yeah, Scarface, I ain't mad at someone putting them in his their top 5. Now, the next one to me, Too Short. Oh, let me talk about Too Short for a minute. My buddy Zooer back home, Ralph, I know he's the biggest Too Short fan ever. Too Short again, one of those guys, he made good music. Yes, he made songs. He knew how to do that. He found a niche talking about women. Yeah, he made his money. But a lyricist, yeah. If I had to do a top 5 worst rappers of all time, Too Short would probably be on my top 5 worst rappers. Now, like I said, he did make good songs. But lyricists, I mean, he was just like, to me, I call him Dr. Seuss rappers. Just simple. I saw a tree. I had a pee, who me. And that's what he did. I knew this big booty bitch named Mary. I didn't go downstairs because the bitch was hairy. You know what I mean? Just simple shit like that. And that's what he made his songs off. Freaky Tales. Just, I met this girl, her name, you know, and then rhyme something with her name, which is simple. So yeah, to me, he wasn't a lyricist, but he knew how to make music. He found that niche. And like, honestly, he would be in my top 5 worst rappers. And while I'm on that subject, before I forget, if I had to put the worst rapper ever, and I'm not even talking about all these new guys, because they all would fucking make it. I I don't even know their fucking names. Little Pump, Little Zanny, Little fucking Melatonin. I don't know their fucking names. Yachty, they will all be worse. When I'm talking about old school rappers, or not even old school, just my gen a little. I think Bizarre from D12 has to be one of the worst fucking rappers out. He just went out of his way to say the stupidest, craziest shit so people could be like, oh, did you hear what he did? And some of the shit was just ridiculous. He's the type of shit to be like, I dug up my grandma from a grave just to have sex. You know what I mean? Just ridiculous shit just to prove a fucking point that he was bizarre, I guess, but it was whack to me. So he went. My friend Randy went on to say, "Whoop That Trick" goes harder than Nas. Now, "Whoop That Trick," I admit, was a good movie. I mean, it was a good song, but come on, we're comparing it to Nas. And then he put Eminem, Master P, and Tech Nine could easily jump in his top five, which I can't be mad at Eminem or Tech Nine. Again, Master P was one of those guys that to me, he wasn't a lyricist. He made money. He made music. He knew what to do. I mean, other than make them say, I don't even remember that many songs by Master P. Quick shout out to my cousin Raymond back home. He was the biggest Master P, No Limit, Cash Money fan. I mean, he had all the cassettes. And then he goes on to end it with Burn One is the greatest rapper alive, which, I can't argue with that. I agree with that. Now, I'm going to give a couple of Nas songs I want. If anybody's not sure about Nas or all they know is his popular mainstream songs, there's a couple of songs I want you to go listen to. One of them is called Undying Love. It's on the I Am album. Look for it on YouTube. One of the sickest stories of all time. It's a story about him and his coming home from Vegas with his buddy and catching his girlfriend cheating. He was about to propose to her. It's just a sick story. And then Rewind on Stillmatic. One of the sickest songs, storytelling concept ever. He rewinds the story of when the bullet comes out of the person's body. And it's just one of those crazy stories. So yeah, I love storytelling rap. I mean, some of my best, they go on there, of course, Slick Rick, Nas, Scarface, Eminem, Will Smith. You might laugh. Will Smith has some of the craziest stories back in the day. Parents Just Don't Understand, Girls of the World. He had a song about Mike Tyson, Nightmare on My Street. Just on and on. Will Smith has some good stories back in the day. Who else? A Ghostface Killer. Yeah, so there's a lot of good storytelling rap. And while we're on the subject of rap, I want to talk about battle rap. To me, battle rap is just, oh my God, it's the best. I could watch battle rap videos all day. Now, there was a difference. Like, I was a battle rapper growing up. And the difference is from now and back then was nowadays it's all written. You go in, you have your 3 verses ready to diss someone, you do your homework and you battle, and it's whoever has the best riddance. Back then, it was freestyle off the top of the head. We're at a party, I see you, you see me, we know you're on the mic rapping, trust me, if I get on after you, it's going to be a battle. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. And a lot of people ask me, can I still do it now? I don't know, because I haven't been in that world for years. But back then, you gotta remember, we were rapping, we were having ciphers at my house 2 days a week at least, Wednesdays, Sundays, and at any one time, 10, 15 people could show up and we start ciphering. Next you know, it turns into a battle. So we were just constantly, keeping our mind sharp, just always rapping every, twice a week, freestyling, coming off the top of the head. And I probably haven't done it for like that, 20, 30 years. I said probably 20 at least. Probably 20 years. So can I still do it? I don't know. But I'm sure if I practice enough, I could get back into it. I want to give a quick shout out to a lot of those guys who used to come down on Converse back in the days and rap and battle. Quick shout out to my homeboy Jill, Skunk from Low Budget, my crew. Exit Execution, my boy, sick on the beats, sick with the rhymes. Biochemist, Moon, Ill Will. They used to come down from Southgate and come rap. Badachi, well, back then we used to call him Pelon. He used to live across the street. He'd come over and kick rhymes all the time. Check out his music on YouTube. Badachi, the Beast, the Face of LA, just sick with it. Coming out with some songs, coming out with hits, just doing the damn thing. Who else used to come through? Oh, my boy Versatility. Check out his, look on my page right here. Me and him did a song called You Can't Fake This. Just sick. He's also on Mind Spray Remix. It's also on my page. Yeah, Verse was just one of those guys that when he started freestyling, damn, it was just incredible. He was one of the best at it. So guys used to come down from all over. Big T, Scooter, Make. I mean, like I say, you just never knew who was coming down to Converse. And some of those guys would bring other guys new, and it just big old ciphers. And my boy Ant used to be one of my dancers. Him and his cousin Angel, he's doing music. I got to start getting links to all these guys' music so you guys can check them out. And I'll try to get some interviews with them too. So, yeah, the battling nowadays is like all online on YouTube, and it's written, which is still good. I mean, I like it. If you want to see one of the best battles ever, and if you know the story between a couple of the guys, it's Dumbfounded from the swim team, Project Blow, versus Conceited. You guys know Conceited from Wild and Out, the short guy. Yeah, that's one of the greatest battles ever. It goes hard. Yeah, I just want to talk about. I don't really have much to talk about today, other than that. Today's Thursday, so on Snapchat, I'll be posting. Send me some anonymous questions. Last week I got a lot of good ones. I got like 15 questions, so you send them to me, and I'll answer them on tomorrow's show. And with that, I hope you guys have a good one. Exercise, drink that water, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Burn one. Yo. Slow budget. Once again.